In 2007, a team of researchers, including Joan Meyers-Levy, a professor of marketing at the University of Minnesota Carlson School of Management, published a study showing that the way people think and act is affected by ceiling height. In a series of experiments, they put subjects in rooms with noticeably different ceiling heights and asked them to evaluate a new product. The people in the rooms with higher ceilings demonstrated what they called relational processing, which tended to be more creative, emotional, and inspiring. When this group evaluated a new coffee table, for example, they tended to imagine the wonderful conversations they would have around the table with their friends. On the other hand, the subject in the room with a lower ceiling used a different type of processing. They tended to focus on item-specific thinking that was more fact-based and practical. They wanted to know if the coffee table would fit in their living room and whether it was strong enough to hold the heavy coffee table book they just purchased. They also tended to stay on task and exhibited better focus than the more expansive thinking group. It is no longer coincidence or superstition that space has a meaningful effect on people. Psychologists have pioneered a new field called neuroarchitecture to study the impact of space on the human brain. Architects also argue that the brain's response to space should be reflected in architecture. In this regard, the space I am staying in is like expanded me. Do you feel like you can think of ideas better or less than before when you moved your office? Then please check if the ceiling height of the space you live in is irrelevant.